Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Good Morning Yoga. We'll do a little, just a short, energizing morning flow. It's all levels. I'll give some options if you want it to be a little more demanding. You can make it that, or if you want it to be more gentle, you can make it that as well. So I call it a warrior flow. It's energizing, it's strengthening, it's all the things we sort of think about a warrior being. So, hello, good morning. So, yeah, let's get started. Let's go ahead and get going. If you want a couple of blocks, I do have blocks around here somewhere. I'm going to grab my blocks, and they're not necessary. I know I always say that, but I just want to make that really clear that props aren't necessary, that you can always kind of use what's around your home, or not at all. Don't let that keep you from the practice by any means. Okay, so grab that. I'm going to find a seat, and we'll start. And we'll start in the seat, whatever that means to you, whatever feels good in your body this morning. If cross-legged, if your body's just not there yet. I know some of you guys are on the East Coast. It's a little bit later, but it's 8 a.m. here on the West Coast, and my body's still a little creaky. So I like to stick a block or blanket under. If you need to take a moment, give yourself some movement before you find that seat, by all means do so. And then when you arrive in that seat, find a sigh of relief. You're on your mat, you're here. Thanks for being here. If you haven't practiced with me, or we haven't met, my name is Jen, and lots of gratitude for you being here and joining me and moving your body with me. Yeah, so all right, so I'm going to start out with a bit of reading. So just take a moment in that seat. Allow the arms just to fall where they may. Let them rest on the legs. And I'll invite you to ground the palms. So allowing them to face down. Just to start here with a sense of strength, of stability, of grounding. And feel that connection of the sit bones to the earth. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge the support that the earth is giving you in this moment. The support the spine is giving you to sit up tall. But at the same time, we're acknowledging that support. We're acknowledging the strength of the body holding you upright. See if there's pockets within the body that you could soften. So maybe it's the shoulders. Maybe it's the face. Maybe that softening is more of a quieting of the mind. So find those places, lean into that. And I'll offer you a bit of Rumi. this morning. It's from the book, The Essential Rumi. And it's just part of one of his poems. It was a few lines that stood out. Stop the words now. Open the window in the center of the chest and let the spirits fly in and out. I'm going to say that one more time. Stop the words now. Open the window in the center of your chest and let the spirits fly in and out. So I'll stop my words and just take a moment to let that sort of ruminate, find a meaning for yourself. And then start to notice your breath. Maybe each inhale and exhale feels like the spirits flying in and out of the chest. Maybe those words meant to you leading with the heart, curating a heart-centered practice today. On your next inhale, take the arms wide, circle them up over the head, palms reach high together, and then exhale, draw them into your heart space. 2 more just like that. Inhale, sweep the arms, press into the tailbone, really send those sit bones down into the earth as you lengthen up, and then exhale, draw the palms to your heart. Take 1 more inhale to sweep. And then exhale into your heart space. Connect with those inner spirits. Once again, inhale, sweep the arms. This time, exhale, plant the right palm, send the left arm over the ear. Give yourself a nice side stretch. Rooting into both hips. Lengthening into the left side body. Take 1 more breath in. And out. Inhale, rise back up. Bring yourself back to center. And then exhale, twist over the left shoulder. Left hand behind you, coming to the mat. Right hand onto the thigh. And then inhaling to find length in the spine. And then as you exhale, see if you can rotate a little bit deeper. Inhale, unwind, come back to center. Lengthen up once again, and then exhale, plant the palms in front of you and just walk the arms, lengthening yourself out over the legs. Dropping the head. I'm going to take my block out from my seat. And then as you're here in this little fold, just find a little gentle nod yes of the head. A little shake no. Maybe you've got some tension from sleeping. So if you need to stay here a couple extra breaths, by all means do this. This is your own practice. But if you're ready, go ahead and walk the hands towards you. Press yourself upright. And we'll switch the crossing of the legs if they're crossed. If they're not, you can leave them. All right, again, Grounding through the sit bones and lengthening through the spine. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, this time left palm plants, right arm over the ear. Again, opening up the side ribs. Pressing the right sit bone down into the earth. On your inhale, rise back up to center. And then exhale, arms wide, twisting over the right shoulder this time. And we'll once again find an inhale to lengthen the spine. And an exhale to twist just a bit deeper. On your inhale, begin to unwind, reach the arms tall. And then exhale, plant the palms, fold over the legs. Lengthen the arms, root into the sit bones. So it might feel good just to come up onto the fingertips here, like you're making a little tent with the hand, lifting the palms from the earth, and just see if you can extend the arms and extend the spine a little bit more. Press the tailbone down. Take one more full breath in. Full breath out. Palms come back to the earth and walk the hands back towards you. Press yourself upright. And then go ahead and make your way onto hands and knees, finding a tabletop pose. So you're welcome to place a blanket underneath the knees if you need to do that. And when the shoulders are over the wrists and the hips are over the knees, let's just find a few rounds of cat-cow or any other movement that feels good for you. So if you want to find that cat-cow, you can lift the gaze as you lift the hips. And then exhale, press into the palms, round through the upper back, and draw the chin into the chest. Inhale, heart pulls forward, the spirits open up and fly up. Belly is soft, and then exhale, rounding through the back. So stay here for a few more moments, either in this cat-cow, or if you need to maybe take the hips from side to side, by all means do that. Whatever your body needs to wake up. It can be organic. It doesn't have to be yoga per se, because really it's all yoga, right? And then when you feel ready, find a neutral spine, press into the pads of the fingertips, curl the toes under, send the hips high, and come into a downward facing dog here. Maybe pedaling the feet to open the hamstrings. And then settling into that downward facing dog. Rooting into the hands, lengthening the arms, sending the hips high. And then sending that energy back down the legs towards the earth. Take 3 full breaths here. Maybe as you find an exhale, you open the mouth wide and just sigh it out, let it go. Releasing what isn't serving you this morning or this afternoon or whenever it is you're practicing. One more full breath. And let it go. Take the gaze between the palms, walk the feet behind the wrists. And then just drape yourself over the legs, softening through the knees, crown of the head reaches towards the earth. Taking a moment in a forward fold and just hang.
If you want to bind the elbows, you can, or any other version of this fold that would feel good for you. Releasing arms if you've bound them, pressing feet to earth. Soften the knees a bit and just let the body roll slowly up. Bringing yourself all the way to stand at the top of your mat.
Circling the arms over the head, bringing palms together and exhaling them down to your heart space. And then release the arms. Allow the palms to face towards the top of your mat, coming into a Tadasana pose or mountain pose. And as we're in this upright position, taking a moment to really feel the earth beneath you. So maybe picking up all 10 toes, spreading them nice and wide, and then placing them back down once again. Pressing the feet to earth. Finding that strength, finding that stability here. There's a reason we call it mountain pose, right? Gathering that strength, that stability, and allowing it to move with you as you come into a little bit of a warrior flow here this morning. So take an inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift and open the heart space. So notice that my tailbone isn't pressing back, it's pressing down towards the earth. We're just lifting and opening the chest here. Press the elbows back. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back, find a chair pose. We'll take a moment here. You are welcome to take the palms together at your heart if the shoulders need some respite. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Maybe get a little bit lower. Give the toes a wiggle. Beautiful, take a breath in your chair. And then exhale, release it all, forward fold. Inhale, hands come to the shins. Find a flat back. Draw the belly button to spine. And then exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step the left foot back here. Lower the left knee down. And then just start to let the hips sink as you pull the chest forward. So pressing the belly into the top of the right thigh. Gaze forward. Take one more breath in. And on your breath out, we're gonna lift the hips, shift them towards the back of your mat. Right leg extends, right toes lift. Fold over that right leg as you pull the right hip back for a little half split. Waking up those hamstrings a little bit more. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into the right knee, coming back into that lunge. So option to go back into that little half split, or if you feel like it's available, you can curl the left toes under, lift that knee and extend both legs, coming into a little version of pyramid pose. Folding over the right leg once again. If you've taken this pyramid, the back heel is lifted, so it's a little bit of a longer stance here. And then bending into the right knee. Ground the left heel. Hips are still facing towards the top of your mat. Press the feet firmly into the mat when you're ready. We're gonna rise up, sweep the arms over the head, arriving in a warrior one. So just like our half split, we're pulling that right hip back. Pressing into the outer edge of the left foot. Soften through the shoulders. Breathe here. Take one breath in here. Inhale. And then exhale, we're gonna plant the palms alongside the right foot. Start to shift the weight into the right leg, and that left leg will lift and float behind you, coming into a supported warrior three. So the leg is hip level. We're pressing into the left heel. Toes are facing down. If you need to take a peek just to see what it feels like in your body. And we're pressing into that base leg. That base leg has a tiny little micro bend just to keep the knee happy, and the heart space is pulling forward. Take one more breath here, inhale. Exhale, soften that right knee, step the left foot back. We're gonna ground the heel once again, but this time we're gonna start to open up the hips, deep bend for the right knee, rising for a warrior two this time. So arms are wide. Find that deep bend, draw the belly in. Reach the arms wide. Take one more breath here, inhale. And then exhale, circle the arms to plant the palms, pick up the back heel, take the right arm towards the sky, find a little twist. Inhale. Exhale, plant that right palm. And we'll just step the left foot up to meet the right. Inhale to half lift. And then exhale to fold. Bend the knees, palms plant, right foot back this time. Lowering the knee down, coming into that low lunge on this side. Hips release down. Belly presses into the thigh to pull the chest forward. Inhale here. Exhale, hips shift back, left leg extends, lift the toes, fold over that left knee. Pull the left hip back. Inhale here. Exhale, make your way back into your low lunge. And again, you have the opportunity to revisit that half split. Or you can curl the right toes under and extend both legs, coming into that version of pyramid as you fold over the left leg. In either pose, we're pulling the left hip back. And breathing. Start to bend into the left knee, ground the right heel, bend into that left knee, press the feet to the mat, rise for your warrior one on this side. Feel the feet really pressing into the mat here. So strong warrior stance. Pull the left hip back. Take a breath in. A breath out to plant the palms. Shift the weight onto that left leg. When you're ready, the right leg floats behind you, coming into that supported warrior three. Right toes facing down, and we're really pressing into both feet. Pull the chest forward. Take one more breath. Exhale, soften the left knee, step the right foot back, ground the heel. When we're ready, we're gonna rise for warrior two on this side. Circle the arms wide, deep bend into the left knee. Ground the feet. Find that strength, find stability here. Take a breath in. And a breath out, circle the arms, plant the palms, back heel lifts, left arm to the sky, twist. Inhale. Exhale, plant the palm. Right foot steps up to meet your left. Take an inhale, halfway lift. And then an exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Take the palms together over the head. And then exhale, draw them into your heart space. We'll do that one more time, doing a little adding and deleting. Here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, lift the heart space, shine your heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale, sit low for chair. One breath in here. And then a breath out to release and forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. And then exhale to fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms. Let's step it back to plank pose. Press palms to the mat to lift the chest. Draw the belly in, draw the kneecaps up into the legs. Take an inhale. And then an exhale, hips lift high, find your downward facing dog. So if vinyasa is in your practice and you want to take that plank to chaturanga to up dog, you're welcome to. Otherwise, we'll just meet here in this downward dog for a breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, let's reach the right leg high. Exhale, step it between the palms. Ground the back heel. Just entering our warrior one a little bit differently this time. Inhale, sweep the arms high. This time as you exhale, we're going to take the arms, sweep them back. Palms face one another. Pull the heart space forward. Now keep shifting forward, taking that weight onto the front leg. We're going to come right into our warrior three here. Floating the back leg. Kicking into both heels. You're welcome to lower the arms, come back to that supported if you like. Keep the belly strong, take a breath in. Breath out, soften the front knee, step the left foot back, come right into your warrior two. We've been here before. Breathe here. Inhale. And then exhale, take the right forearm down to the thigh, sweep that left arm up and over the ear, finding a side angle. Press into the feet, inhale, come back through warrior two. This time, we're gonna take the left palm down to the thigh, right palm up, and then up over the ear for a peaceful warrior. Inhale, come back through warrior two. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or hop your way to plank pose. Take a breath into plank. Exhale, press the hips high, downward facing dog. Let's move through those two poses a few more times. Inhale, lift the heels, shift forward, find your plank, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, lift the hips high, down dog. One more time, inhale, roll the body forward, find your plank pose. And then exhale, hips lift, downward facing dog, beautiful. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Exhale, step it between the palms. Ground the back heel, hips pull towards the top of your mat. When you're ready, inhale, rise up for warrior one. And then exhale, sweep the arms back. Letting the heart space be nice and open. So we have a nice and long line all the way from the crown of the head down to the back heel. Now we're going to start to shift forward. Take the weight onto the left leg, float the right. Come into that warrior three, or flying warrior, as I like to call it here. Kick into both heels. Really strong here. Take one more breath in. And a breath out, soften the knee, step the right foot back, open it up, warrior two on this side. We've been here before, so take a moment. Feel your way into it, and then settle in. Take an inhale. Exhale, left forearm down to the thigh. Sweep that right arm over the ear. Palm is facing down for your side angle. And we still have that long line of energy from the heel out through the right fingertips. Inhale, come through warrior two. Exhale, right palm to the thigh, flip the left palm up, send it over the ear. Peaceful warrior. Inhale, come through warrior two. Exhale, continuing to plant the palms. Step the right foot up to meet your left. Take an inhale, halfway lift. And then an exhale to fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step back to your dog pose. And then we'll lower the knees to the mat. Send the hips to heels and take a moment of rest in our child's pose. Softening the breath. And reminding yourself that taking this little rest, this little child's pose within our practice it's necessary. We have to balance our rest with our movement, just like life. Stay here as long as you need. If you need to be here for a bit more, please stay here for a bit more. If you're ready to move on, we're just going to take the right arm, lengthen it up towards the sky, and then we're going to send it underneath the left arm. So we're not coming into a full thread the needle. The hips are still towards the heels, but we've taken a little child's pose twist here. Come back to center. Take the left arm high. And then send it underneath the right, coming into that twist on this side. Left cheek towards your mat. Unwind, extend the arms once again. When you feel ready, go ahead and bring yourself onto the belly. So shifting forward, let the legs extend behind you. Coming onto the elbows. Forearms parallel, tops of the feet to the mat. Coming into Sphinx pose. So press into the elbows. Draw the belly button up. So you'll feel a slight lift through the low back. And then draw the heads of the shoulders back slightly, just to open up the chest. Find a neutral neck position here. We don't want to strain too much for the front of the throat or the back of the throat. So come into a neutral spine, well, neutral neck, I should say. Take one more breath. And then exhale, gently melt yourself down to the earth. Take the hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourself up. Swing the legs around. And then keep the knees bent as you come onto the back body. Take a few moments with the feet grounded to the earth. Hands to the belly. And then as you're here, just take a moment to decide how you would like to take a couple minutes in a final resting pose. So if it's here, if this feels really grounding and safe and secure, you're welcome to stay here. If you'd like to draw the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to fall wide, you can do that. Maybe come into a legs up if you're near a wall or a bed or a couch. Or just let the legs extend and come into a final rest, into a traditional Shavasana shape. So whatever feels restful. Maybe it's even on the belly. I like to offer that as well. Sometimes that just feels really comforting. So whatever that shape is, make your way there. Let your body begin to soften. Sending breath into any areas of tightness or tension. Reminding yourself that it's okay to let go. To allow yourself to just be here with the breath. And then taking a hand to the heart, a hand to the belly, and just start to feel the breath. If you'd like to just remain here for the remainder of your practice, I invite you to do that. And if you feel ready, start to just invite some gentle movements back into the body, taking the head gently from side to side. You can wiggle the fingers and the toes. If it would feel good, maybe take the arms over the head and just find a nice big wall-to-wall stretch, taking a full breath in as you lengthen out the body. And then sigh it out through the mouth as you release. Bend the knees. And just start to take yourself onto your favorite side. Take a moment to pause. And then when you feel ready, join me back in a seated position. Maybe closing the eyes or just taking the gaze softly down towards your mat. And then, again, noticing the breath. Noticing how it feels after your practice. Allowing each inhale to fully fill the belly space. And each exhale to completely release the breath as you draw the belly button to the spine. Full breath in, let the belly expand. And then exhale, draw the belly in as you let the breath go completely. Inhale. You might be adding a little Ujjayi breath if that is in your practice. A couple more rounds of this belly breath here. And then just let the breath return to its normal flow. Noticing whatever thoughts are arising here. Whatever pictures, whatever thoughts that pop up into your head. And give them acknowledgement. Let them know that they're seen. And then just send them on their way. Acknowledging them. And then letting them go. Take a full breath in through the nose. Nice big sigh out through the mouth. Draw the palms together at your heart. And just press the thumbs right into the center of your chest and draw the chin towards your fingertips. Acknowledging your practice. Acknowledging your own inner light. And acknowledging the strength that lives within you. Thank you all for spending this time with me. Sending you all lots of love, lots of strength throughout your week. Namaste, my friends.